Hello, and welcome to another episode of Todd Talks, and Todd Talks people listen. Hopefully. And it's good to be back because it felt like an eternity. I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked DBX for the most part. There were a few odd episodes. The Pokemon one, that was fantastic. Death Race was fun and funny, but nothing truly beats the original, the great, the Death Battle. And here we are in the back half of the current season, and we're going to start off with a bang because we got Beerus from Dragon Ball versus Sailor Galaxia from Sailor Moon. The first ever entry from Sailor Moon, in fact. So let's just dive into this, shall we? Alright, so in the universe of Dragon Ball, there are various levels of gods. You've met them throughout the series. But the one that just about all of them fear is Beerus, who is the literal god of destruction. Now, when we say the god of destruction, we don't just mean like, oh, he's a guy who likes to blow stuff up. He does, but that's not exactly it. He is literally a god ordained by the master of the multiverse, we'll get to later, to destroy planets, worlds, civilizations, and beings to help not just encourage the growth of life, but to keep a certain balance in the universe. And Beerus is the being that is chosen to do this, which may not have been the best idea ever. Also, fun fact, Beerus was inspired by Akira Toriyama's cat. Look it up. It's there. So yes, but Beerus is a cat-like being. I like to call him an Anubis. But yeah, he is very, very cat-like in his personality because he likes to sleep. He doesn't like being woken up. He's very angry when he wakes up. He loves food. And when he decides to show affection, it's actually kind of refreshing. So, exactly like a cat. But throughout his history, and his history is very, very long, Beerus has gone on and destroyed planet after planet after planet. He's wiped out entire solar systems, and all in the name of bringing balance to the universe. Okay, he really doesn't really want to do that. He literally can't be bothered to do this. In fact, he hires people in like a fear kind of way. He hires people to be agents of chaos for him so that he can sleep. Seriously, like he'll sleep for decades and not care what happened in the meantime. All right, and if you tick him off for any reason, your planet has about a 99% chance of getting blown up right then and there. He once had food that he felt was too greasy. He tapped the table and half the planet blew up just by tapping the table. Yeah. So fun. But eventually, our heroes, the Z Fighters, eventually meet him in Dragon Ball Battle of the Gods, where Beerus, a long time ago, via the Oracle Fish, where did they get these names? Hears that he will find a potentially worthy foe in the Super Saiyan God, which was a level of Super Saiyan that no one had heard of before. And eventually, after it was revealed to be Goku, he fought Goku for quite a long time, pushing him and pushing him and pushing him to try and get stronger, try and get better so that he can finally be a worthy foe for Beerus. And though Beerus won, he had enough admiration for Goku, for Vegeta, for all the Z fighters that he became their kind of reluctant ally. So much so that, like, when Frieza came back in Resurrection F, he not only allowed them to train with Whis, his attendant slash master, depending on what you're watching or reading, he allowed Whis to save their planet after Vegeta blew it up in the Cheap Trek after Vegeta. Oh, sorry, when Frieza blew it up after Vegeta was right about to beat him, because he really likes the food, not the people, the food. And then he's had in the Zamasu arc, he was very hands-on at times to not just preserve the timeline, but to help assist Goku, Vegeta, and Gogeta, their fusion form, to defeat Zamasu to restore the timelines across multiple universes, including the future Trunks timeline. So he doesn't care very often, but when he cares, and he doesn't like being called out for not caring, which both Whis and Bulma and Vegeta and Goku even will do on occasion. His power level is what really separates him, because if you really think about it, Beerus is a rather unique kind of antagonist in Dragon Ball, because think about all the villains that Goku has faced over the years. Vegeta, Piccolo, Frieza, Cell, the androids, all of them, right? Their purpose is literally to eventually be beaten by Goku, who has obtained a new level of strength, right? Like, that's literally the point. I mean, even Boo, with everything that little pink monster did, it was still Goku who beat him via the Spirit Bomb at the end. Um, Beerus is different. Beerus is so much stronger than Goku, but he wants Goku to get stronger so that he could finally have a good fight against someone who's not like his own kin, which I'll get to. But so Goku has never beaten Beerus, ever. In Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan form, it's implied that Gogeta could beat him, but that's obviously not been proven. And he's just that much level. That's why he's the God of Destruction, because in any other form below Super Saiyan God, they literally have no chance. Goku went Super Saiyan 3 and he was defeated like near instantly. Vegeta was beaten with a finger poke in Super Saiyan 2. And even Frieza in Golden Frieza form, who we trained for 4 months to, match the power of the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan forms, he was terrified of Beerus. Or how about Shenron? Shenron is literally a god in his own right. He can make wishes that do just about anything, and even he was afraid of Beerus. So, is there anyone on Beerus's level or above? Yes, because in every universe, there is a god of destruction, and they have various abilities and powers that liken themselves to a god of destruction. For example, Beerus has a twin brother named Champa, and these two are so strong, though it's implied Beerus is stronger. They are so strong that if they were to fight for an extended period of time, they could literally destroy the whole universe. Both of them, 6 and 7, which Champa's is 6 and Beerus is a 7, just for the record. And so and one time they almost did blow up the universe, and then Whis and the other attendant, who Zalos, I think his name was, had to stop them because destroying universes is bad. Yeah, which brings us to the fact that Beerus's power is absolutely insane, including his various abilities. He sneezes and he can blow up moons. He sneezes and he blew up 2 suns one time. Again, he tapped a table and he blew up half a planet. He has various kinds of planet-busting attacks that he has done on command, at will, and on accident, which is why Whis has a temporal do-over ability so that he can restore the planets that Beerus really wasn't supposed to destroy. He has the ability to literally nullify energy attacks, including in the Battle of the Gods movie. He canceled out an attack that both he and Goku created that was literally ripping the universe apart. And he claimed, though he later admitted he lied, that it took him like almost all of his energy to do that. But the attack was stated to be a almost universal busting. So yeah, he can cancel that out without any negative effects to him or any of the universe, which like Wiz said in the preview video, is basically cheating. Then there is his haki. Not to be confused with One Piece. Or is it Hakai? Whatever. Hakai, as I'm going to call it, is his way of saying you're dead. And not just dead, like deader than dead. He will erase you from the timeline. All traces of your existence gone. Which is a unique power bestowed upon a god of destruction, because he can literally just get rid of you. Which he did to Zamasu when he was trying to pull a fast one. Beerus literally caught him, twisted his hand, and gone. So yeah, and this is just like the base of his attacks. He's got various key forms. He can clone himself up to 12 times, and like I believe they're pure clones. They're not like after images or clones where they like what's an example? Like Cell, right? Like when Cell did his 4 clones to fight Goku. Android 18 noted that Android 16 noted that Goku was stronger than all the clones. It's not like that. Beerus has perfect clones. So like Naruto. There you go. And he's got various kinds of planet busting attacks. He has an attack that can't be destroyed, so can't be destroyed by normal means, and so Goku had to blast it with a Kamehameha to not destroy the Earth, and so on and so forth. It's really difficult to determine how to beat Beerus because his only weakness is his arrogance. He is so arrogant and so angry and so childish at times. Again, like a cat. That at times it's almost hilariously sad, the way that Beerus will be like, I don't care about this. Okay, I care about that. Where's the food? He's so annoying. But when he gets angry, his abilities are said to go exponentially higher. Whis, who is not known to lie, said that at his angriest, Beerus can destroy the universe. He has destroyed whole solar systems on his own that we can confirm. So the universe thing obviously is a little subjective, but I wouldn't want to tempt him. Would you? Oh, I did mention one thing. There is one person that Beerus is afraid of, and that would be Zeno, who is the master of the multiverse and the guy who helped run that Uber tournament of power where all the losing universes get wiped out. Yeah, so that is the only guy that Beerus is afraid of, like legit. Like he will freak the heck out if he even thinks that you're taking out Zeno, because obviously Zeno can wipe out everything so easily. But that's the level that you have to be at to scare Beerus. So keep that in mind. All right. Next up, we have Sailor Galaxia. Now, as stated on the Death Battle cast, and I can confirm it from my independent research, there are technically two Sailor Galaxias. What do I mean by that? There is the manga version, and there is the anime version. Okay? And they are vastly different characters. Okay. Now, it's specifically stated in Death Battle, and Ben Singer confirmed this, that the main source material is what is going to be used. And in this case, that's the manga. The manga came first. So we're taking that form of Sailor Galaxia. Now, in the manga, Sailor Galaxia was born on a war-torn world that she literally defined as trash. And eventually she met Chaos, who basically told her that, there are ways to become stronger in the universe. And she eventually found out that it was a Sailor Senshi. I'm going off the terms off of the wiki I found. A Sailor Senshi, or Sailor Guardian. And that she could get stronger via collecting Sailor crystals. She has a Sapphire crystal, which is one of the strongest in the universe. And she could get stronger by collecting these crystals, collecting the star seeds, and just completely dominating everything. So that was her goal. She went out across the... Sorry, I thought I saw something. She went out across the universe, and she made Shadow Galactica, and she just started collecting Sailor crystals, killing the Guardians, getting the star seeds, and her ultimate goal was to beat Sailor Moon, to get her crystal, which was also the strongest, and basically become the strongest thing ever. Now, she knew that Chaos was stronger than her, but she felt that if she could get all the crystals together, she could defeat him, which was technically true. But not just that, she wanted Sailor Moon at her peak so that she could truly claim that she was the strongest. And the way she did this was not just by killing all the other Sailor Guardians. She created copies to serve her, including Tuxedo Mask, dick move. And when she made a slave of him via the clone, she made him, and I still can't believe this, she made him kiss her boots, and then she threw him in a pit to die, which is totally what S-Death did in Agami Ga Kill. Moving on. And of course, because Tuxedo Mask was dead, Chibi Sailor Moon, as she is called apparently, died because she's from the future and is the daughter of Sailor and Tuxedo Mask. So timeline, everybody. And eventually, this broke Sailor Moon enough to power up Chaos enough. Follow this. This is gonna get complicated. She powered up Chaos. Chaos didn't kill Sailor Moon. Instead, he tried to strike down Galaxia because she was the bigger threat at the moment. And when he did that, Sailor Moon saved her. And through the power of friendship, kid you not, power of friendship, light, and purity. She saved Galaxia, inspired her, and shattered the bracelets that Galaxia wore, which is part of where her power comes from, which killed her because she lost the will to fight, and she realized that the power of Sailor Moon was never meant to um, be hers. And as a result, she willingly died, knowing that she was wrong and that there was better things in the universe. And then Sailor Moon went on to be Chaos. But yeah, that's a thing. So, and again, this is the manga version, all right? The anime version, very loosely, is Galaxia was the strongest warrior in the Galaxy universe, what do you want to call it. She fought Chaos, beat Chaos. Chaos, she absorbed Chaos into her, thinking that she could contain it. She couldn't, got corrupted, and then proceeded to try and, destroy the universe and beat all the sailors and blah, blah, blah. And then Sailor Moon actually purified her, getting Chaos out of her, and then coming to her senses, she left the universe. So you see, it's totally different. All right, and they'll mention that in the death battle, no less. Now, as one of the strongest sailors in the universe, meant to rival Eternal Sailor Moon, as she is called in her full power form, she has the power to bust planets. She's proven she could do that in one live-action musical, because reasons. She's stated to have conquered 80% of the galaxy, and obviously the only person that could really beat her was Chaos and or Sailor Moon, right? Which was technically done in both the manga and the anime. She has various attacks. She can wield fireball energy blast. She can control lightning to warp around her. And of course, she has planet busting abilities. But honestly, that's about it. Now, obviously, the anime probably went a little more depth in her powers. And again, she can rival Sailor Moon at full power. I mean, that's an important thing here, at full power. But still, she's not known for diversity of attacks. Okay, but still, she was created by the Sailor Moon creator to be the ultimate rival to Sailor Moon. All right, so that's saying something important right there. And that brings us to who wins between Beerus and Galaxia. This is a little bit tougher than you might think, because if you really look at their histories, they're not that long. All right, Beerus only arrived in Battle of the Gods, then Resurrection F, then Dragon Ball Super arc, which is now done. Outside, now that Broly's over. Galaxia was in the last arc of Sailor Moon, the literal last arc of the manga, anime, whatever you want to choose. And so their histories are like that, versus it like if we were to say Goku versus Sailor Moon, which are like that. All right, so that's very important to know. However, the real key here, in my opinion, I could totally be wrong on this. The real key here is who beat them. Okay, who beat them in battle? Sailor Moon and technically Chaos both beat Galaxia. All right, like that's literally the arc in the anime, in the manga. Chaos struck her down. Sailor Moon saved her, and then her light and purity and all of that made Galaxia lose the will to fight, which shattered the bracelets, which killed her. Beerus has never lost, ever. And so by that token, we technically don't know the upper limits of his power. Now, we can believe Whis, because Whis has no reason to lie, and who said that at his angriest, he can destroy the universe. And again, during the Battle of the Gods, as well as his battle with Twin Brother Champa, they almost did destroy the universe. And you can say, well, that's two beings clashing against each other. Yes, but then Beerus again nullified the attack that would have destroyed the universe had it gone on. So he cannot just destroy a universe, he can literally prevent a universe from being destroyed. All right, he has taken on foes like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. He's taken on all the other Z fighters, which obviously isn't that good of a comparison. He's fought and beaten Zamatsu again and again, wiped him from existence. He's destroyed whole planets while sneezing or tapping his. I just love that one. I love that he tapped a picnic table and he broke half a planet. And on and on and on. So yeah, he is almost crazy strong. Now, again, I could be missing something. The wikis and the respect threads that I looked at were honestly rather light for Galaxia. But in my opinion, based on what I know of both, Beerus has this for the reason that Hawkeye cannot be stopped unless it's against a being equal to his power or more. So like Zeno. All right. I'm not sure that Galaxia has that. All right. Second, Beerus easily has more battle experience and has been against multiple foes that could have defeated him, but then didn't, including in Battle of the Gods, where he thought for a split second that maybe Super Saiyan God Goku could beat him, but he didn't. And then again, he beat both Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta, who couldn't even touch Whis. All right. And while there are been speculations that Broly could have beaten Beerus, he couldn't, or Gogeta could beat him possibly. We can't prove that because Beerus has never lost, and he's gone up against other gods of destruction. This is a key one. He went up against other gods of destruction and either matched them in power, beat them, or was able to nullify their own attacks. He once one of his best attacks is called the Energy of Destruction. And another god of destruction used that against him, and he literally blew it away. No, not like energy attacked. He went and gone. That's how strong Beerus is. So while I'm sure Galaxia has more than what I have found on her, I still don't think it's going to be enough to beat Beerus, who is arrogant son of a gun, just like Galaxia is. She's very arrogant. But while he's an arrogant son of a gun, when he turns it on, when he has a worthy foe, he's going to go all out. And in a death battle, he's untethered. He has no chains on him. He's not going to get bored or go to sleep. I mean, he could. That'd be hilarious. But in this case, I don't think they're going to do that. So because of his overwhelming power, his clear abilities, and his potential universe-busting power, I am going to pick Beerus. And with that, I'm ending this episode of Todd Talk. Who do you think is going to win the return of Death Battle? Let me know in the comments below. So, I thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, I know you were listening, and I'll see you around.